You know all this Earth-shaped counterintelligence stuff? Yeah, well, I made it up. It's all fake. So on Christmas Day 2018, I had this idea to have a little fun and thought we would do a little hoax for the Flat Earthers to see if they bought it, because they'd been talking about Simon Dan buying subs and all this nonsense. So I thought, let's give it a shot. So I asked a couple other content creators if they wanted to join in with me, and a couple of them said yes. So I created this document in Word, and I made up a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't really know what documents look like from the government too much, and everything I knew was from shows like Burn Notice or movies like the Bourne series. So I used some words from that, and the logo I did in Photoshop. I used some government logo already and just modified it, put the UN logo in the middle. It's pretty good. Have a look at the Photoshop file. And the name is Operation of Strategic Influence, which used to be a real DoD department that shut down in about 2002, but I thought it had a pretty good name, and it's the name of a band that I like a lot. So that would be fun. So what I did was we intentionally leaked this document. I actually manufactured the email to send it to him. I write email software, so it wasn't difficult for me. And then we waited. And so then there were a few of us that had noticed that were in this, in on it, in the OSI group, as we called it. And we released, we did that because it was only a week away from April Fool's Day. Perfect day to let this out. A lot of people then thought it was even more mysterious. So that's how we did it. And it was all on purpose and complete fake. The big question is, how can we prove that we did it intentionally? Because of course, that's going to be the accusation. This was all just an accidental thing and a cover-up after the fact. Well, I thought of that. So we went to a good effort to make sure that we could prove. So first, the name of the band, the organization is after, is Operation of Strategic Influence, or OSI. In the video, Flat Earth, Riley in the Mountain by Sly Sparkane, I put the years of the albums that OSI put out, the years that OSI put out albums in at 11 minutes and 45 seconds. Go have a look. There's 4 albums, just the years. And then later, completely out of context, I posted the name of the 4th album at 34 minutes and 9 seconds. Why would you read the context. There's nothing going on. Look at that. This was done on December 26th. We hadn't done a whole lot of the things yet, so we didn't have the text completed or the documents done, but we knew the name of the fake organization was OSI. So once we wrote the document and had the first page and the second page included the text saying it was a hoax, it was all intentional, and the names of the people who were involved, and some advice on, maybe you could be a little more critical about taking in new information and believing things. We had these, I ran it through 3 different cryptographic hash signature algorithms. This is important. I did 3 of them because one, well, a good one you can't fake, a good hash, but some people think that some hashes are hackable or crackable or whatever. They're not, but some people could say maybe it is. So I did 3. Maybe you could crack one. Just maybe you could, but you need a lot of supercomputer power. But 3? No. So I did 3 cryptographic hashes. The plan was to leak these before anything else. So once we did that, they were intentionally leaked before any of the documents were done.